Hello and welcome back to Robinsunne Art Studio. My name is Robinsunne. Please do like, comment, subscribe, and share this video if you would like to. So, I'm making a new journal that looks like this. It isn't, so it's a, what do they call this? Traveler's notebook style. And I hope you can see right here, there are little notches. I'm going to put these signatures in with elastic. And I really love that book I made before that had the pretty corners on it. So I thought I would play with that a little bit more. So there will be 3 signatures in here that, like when I fill this one up with writing, I can just make a new signature and put it back in and save the other signature, but still get to play with this. Anyway, maybe you saw there are paper cuts on the pages, and I pretty much used up all of the paper cuts that I had cut already on this book, and all I've got left, which is lovely, but are colors that aren't really working with that book. And so I thought that I would make some new paper cuts, and I thought I would do it here on the video with you. Let's start out with some blue. Now let's see what happens when I pull this in a little. Well, that's good. All right, let's do that. And you know what? Let me get out a white piece of paper rather than this dark tabletop. So let me do this first. When one is making little paper cuts the way I like to do it, I've been looking around on various things on the internet, and a lot of times when people are talking about, I need more light. When people are talking about, I hope this is okay. Whoops. Crash. Paper cuts, they're talking about like making a picture, designing a picture. And when I make paper cuts, I make these paper cuts that, you know, one half looks like the other half, like that. And so they're very geometric, and they are repetitive. They're kind of like drawing mandalas, you know, if you could sort of get all the sides equal. Yeah, so today, well, not today for me, but when this video comes out, it will be Thanksgiving in the United States. And I just thought that it would be fun for me to cut some paper cuts on a day when we celebrate, at least here in the United States. Canada's already had their Thanksgiving, and in China and Vietnam and Korea, they celebrate, they call it the Autumn Full Moon Festival, and it's not really Thanksgiving, but there are a lot of similarities between the Full Moon Festival And wait a minute, I have to make sure that I'm right in the middle for you. But yes, there are a lot of similarities between the Asian, let's see, let's put that right there. Okay, so that really is kind of right where the heart is. Okay. Just want to make sure I stay where you can see me. And I'm sure that there are lots of countries all over the world. Actually, if you live in a country that I haven't already mentioned, and you have some sort of harvest festival where people give thanks for the bounty of their lives, let me know. That would be fun to kind of know that and potentially celebrate it with you all. So, yes, so I live a lovely, abundant life, which is kind of weird. I've been very, shall I say, moved by the loss of the leaves this autumn. You know, I was really not looking forward to that at all. And I have a lot of wonderful trees around me, around my house. I guess that's not hard to do in Maine. And my trees are a lot of what makes me feel abundant. I have this great view out of my living room window. And every morning when I open the curtains, I greet my trees, and I have a great view of the sky above the trees. The other day there were these white puffy clouds and the blue sky. It was really, yes, like a picture somebody would have on TV or in a museum or something. Oh, I just realized I'm not telling anybody how to do this. I will, I've taught this a lot. I will link down below a video where I kind of walk you through. Wow, this one's really cool. I like how much, did I finish that? I will link a video that shows you how to do this. I like how much negative space is in these mandorlas, and then it gets kind of busy out on the edge. That's cool. I like it. So sometimes you'll notice you can see the white and the blue, and it's obvious that the edges don't all butt up together. So often I find myself just recutting that top edge, because often it's kind of jaggedy. Anyway, to go back what I was saying before, I just thought it would be nice on Thanksgiving to think about appreciation and gratitude too, if you like that word better. I kind of like appreciation better. And do one of my favorite crafts and cut little, this is way too small. Cut little hearts. Talk about things I love. And people I love. So just in case my kids are watching, and I don't think they often do. Well, I don't think they do. I don't know. We don't talk about it if they do. But whether they're watching or not, I love my kids very much, and I appreciate deeply that they chose to be with me in this lifetime. I have learned a lot from loving them. I have 2 children, and they're 2 little hearts. That often comes up for me first when I think about people I love, vocations I've had that I adore, and of course the vocation of being an artist is one that challenges and delights me, even when it's not challenging and I'm doing something for the 97 billionth time. I get such delight out of doing this work. So, I love my kids, and I love that in this life I am an artist. And some other people, and I know some of these people do watch my videos. Well, those hearts didn't really come out as hearts. These 2 did, but these 2 kind of didn't. But still, it's pretty cute. Anyway, there's another set of people who I love. Who I love or whom I love? Whom I love, maybe. And those are the people at the Camden Library art journaling group on Wednesday afternoons. And yes, anybody can join, no matter where you are, because it's a Zoom call. So we actually have people in the group. I don't think we've got any international people, but we've got people from all over the United States. A couple in the South. I think just one woman who's part-time in the West. And then up and down the Atlantic seaboard. So in this insane time of pandemic, we have been steadily meeting via Zoom for a year and a half now. And yeah, I love your company, all of you. And it's really fun to think about making journals and what people put in journals with all these lovely women. I think I'd like to do a little circle in here, but oh, how about if we did this? When a person is trying to cut 8 layers of paper and the space is this small, It's a little on the absurd side. It's pretty easy to lose one's grip. There, that's pretty good. So thank you very much to Amy, who is the librarian who runs the group. And I watched your turkey feathers video today, and it was a complete and total delight for me. I had done this little meditation from somebody on YouTube, and she said, so ask your angels and guides for something that they can show you in the next couple of days, you know, to prove that they really were here and were chit-chatting with you. And I thought, I know I love thinking about how wonderful it would be if angels were true. And I read a lot of books and watch videos on angels, and that's really fun for me. But there's a huge part of me that is not completely convinced. Every once in a while I'll watch a video about somebody who had a near-death experience, and they're like, oh, totally, this, and this are true, you know, angels and spirits and all that stuff. It's absolutely true. This was my experience. And I think, well, that's, you know, great for you, but you had to die to figure that out. Ooh, this is neat. Oh man, I really like these half circles. But anyway, I was listening to this woman, and she took us through this little meditation, and I did the meditation anyway, even though I was having lots of doubts. And she said, that's okay if you have lots of doubts. And then she said, so ask your angels and guides for, you know, some sort of clue, and you think up what you would like that clue to be. And lots of times when people are looking for a little, you know, hello from the world, the angelic spheres, people ask for butterflies is really common, dragonflies, feathers, sometimes like a special animal, an animal that's really special to a person, like a horse or, you know, a particular kind of dog or cat or something like that. So I love feathers. I've loved them. I mean, artistically, I just really like the design of feathers, and I love making them. I make them all the time. These are some feathers I pulled out for my journal. You know, so I love drawing feathers. I love drawing like all of these little barbs. They're so cool. So, yeah, I like feathers. And I thought, well, okay, you know, we can do that. Show me a feather. And there are feathers all over my studio, so I said, so it can't be my feather. It could be a feather from a bird. It could be a feather necklace or earrings, you know, made out of metal. It could be any kind of a feather. It just can't be one of the feathers that I've made. So I think I watched that. Was it one night ago? I think it was just one night ago. So about 24 hours ago. And I sort of went through my day, and I think I thought about it once, and I thought, oh yeah, so I haven't seen any feathers, and there we are. Sometimes when I ask for angelic signs, I don't get one. Or if I get it, I don't notice it. So I don't really get it. But anyway, and then I watched Amy's latest video, and she made a turkey, and it's this really cool turkey for Thanksgiving decoration. And the turkey that she made these really wonderful feathers, and she had it all cut out with little, you know, like a notch in the sides. And we once talked about notching feathers, and she said, oh, that's absolutely what turkey feathers look like, and da-da-da-da. So, and today happened to be the day that she made turkey feathers out of construction paper. So, the angels have spoken. They are real. So, things I appreciate. I appreciate the presence of angels to the extent that I can let myself believe. And I really appreciate, this is Aitoh, A-I-T-O-H, origami paper. It's white on the back, and it has colors on the front. And these are great colors. I love them. And look at how brilliant these colors are. Yum. So I enjoy that a lot. I appreciate paper. I appreciate very much that I don't live a very lavish lifestyle, but it's lavish enough for me to keep myself in lots of origami paper and scissors that I love, and lots of glue and tape, and yeah. So I appreciate that part of my life. And I appreciate all of you who are here today hanging out with me. You know what else I appreciate? I have 99 subscribers. I'm so excited. Someday soon, I'm going to get over that little sort of wall between being in double digits and going up to triple digits for subscribers. So that's very exciting, and I appreciate all 99 of you. Really, really, I do. This is cool. This is like really busy down here. Awesome. All right, it is time for me to go. I just wanted to have a little time to talk about loveliness and abundance and shininess. I had to go out and do a couple of chores today. I had to go pick up my mail, and I had to do a little grocery shopping, and there are people on my routes around town who have houses who I usually don't, well, come to think of it, both the people today I never see anymore. I mean, you know, they're not in my inner circle, but there are people whose presence in my life I appreciate. And I often send them little diamond glitter from my car as I'm driving around town. So this is my diamond glitter to you. May you all have a lovely Thanksgiving, whether you live in the United States or not. May today be a lovely day for you, where you get to count your appreciations, me too, and maybe hang out with people you love, and all is lovely in the world with us as much as we can. And yeah, I hope you have a great day. And I blow blessings for, yeah, I just hope there's a bunch of stuff that, no matter how chaotic we get, there still is stuff that you can appreciate and that brings you happiness, and people, places, and things that you love. So bye, and I will see you next time.